Hello everyone, I'm Saurabh Gosai and I welcome you all in the next video of my office lab. In this video, we will be predicting future values, or we can say forecasting future values using Excel forecast sheets. So without wasting much of your time, let's get started. Actually, this forecast sheet is kinda new feature in MS Excel, which is available in Excel 2016, 19 or Office 365. Forecast sheet is useful when you have historical time-based data, which you can use to create forecast and essentially predict future values. Basically, forecast can help in predicting trends, future sales, requirements, needs, and it also helps in making better business decisions. Forecast sheet option is available under data tab, and this forecast sheet also create chart to illustrate the future trends. All this available at just one click. Let me show you how. As you can see, I have sales figures from Jan to July, and my aim here is to forecast what my sales figures look like from August till December 2020. And to make sure it works accurately, we need to take same time intervals between two data points. Like in our example, we have data for each month consistently so that it can predict the numbers accurately. So now, firstly we need to select our data including the cells where we don't have our values. And now I will go to a data tab and will click on the forecast sheet option. And as you can see, it has given me a line chart where everything in blue is our current sales data, and in the bold orange line we have our forecast which is running in the middle, and along with that we have our lower and the upper confidence bound, which means it is also considering any predicted or unpredicted variation in sales. Now one thing you need to make sure that below the line chart we have an option of forecast end, which means at this point our forecast ends. But as you can see, it has a date of 1st of November, and in our data we have December as well. So to change it, I will simply click on the calendar button and will select the date of December. Now we also have some options down here like forecast start date, timeline range, value range, confidence interval and many other options, which we can change as per our requirement. But basically, according to me, we just require the forecast start date and the end date. Now suppose you don't want to see the prediction as a line chart. So for that we have an option to change it to column chart as well. For that we just need to click on the column button at the top, and when I click on it I will get the same prediction but displayed in a different way. But as of now I will stick to my line chart and will click on a create button. We'll move a chart bit aside, and as you can see now it has created a forecast table as well where we have forecast amount along with the lower and the upper confidence bound amounts. And with the help of it I can very easily see here that my predicted sales for December 2020 would be around $22,000, and with the help of my lower and the upper confidence bound amounts it has given me a range in which my sales could fall into. So that's it for today. If I was able to refresh your Excel knowledge, then do hit a like button and comment down below. And yes, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Stay safe and keep learning, guys.